There's another Paranormal Activity movie on the way, and this one looks a little different. It's known as Paranormal Activity: The Marked Ones and is billed as a spin-off of the main Paranormal series. Rather than star another family of rich white people, the story will focus on a group of inner-city Mexican Americans who are terrorized by a demonic entity.
Check it out.
Who is it?
It looks like a bite or something.
Looks like one of them will even become possessed, which gives him superhuman strength along with plenty of other nasty side effects. Familiar characters from the other paranormal films will make cameo appearances. The Marked Ones has marked a theatrical release date of January 3rd. That's not the only new activity you could expect in 2014. Paranormal Activity 5 will haunt movie houses next October.
Where did he go? Oh my God!
Blizzard Entertainment's long-awaited game, Blizzard AllStars, is changing form once again. It was announced as a multiplayer online battle arena game similar to the fan-made Warcraft 3 mod Defense of the Ancients with the working title Blizzard Dota. It was then changed to Blizzard AllStars, and now it shall henceforth be known as Heroes of the Storm. The title isn't the only big change. Blizzard says fans should forget everything they've heard about the game for the time being. We'll find out more at BlizzCon next month. If you love the original Old Boy, the people behind the remake hope you'll give their version a try. The new Spike Lee movie is a remake of the popular South Korean film of the same name. Both tell the story of a man mysteriously locked inside a hotel room for decades until one day he's set free. He then seeks revenge on his captors, and needless to say, things get bloody. Some fans are unhappy that Hollywood is taking a stab at the material, but screenwriter Mark Protasevich hopes everyone will keep an open mind.
I know that there are a lot of people who truly revere the original. I love the original. I think it's a great film. But then there are people who feel that doing a remake is essentially blasphemy. There's nothing I can do or say to those people to change their mind. I just hope people have an interest in seeing it and keep an open mind when they do and know that it came out of a place of love and respect for the original.
Protasevich adds that he hopes newcomers who see the remake will be interested in checking out the original as well. The new Old Boy will splatter theaters on November 27th.
You might want to think about what you're doing here.
I've been thinking about it for the last 20 years.
Another big racing game for the PlayStation 4 has been delayed. Just days after Ubisoft revealed that its open-world racing game, The Crew, needs more time in the garage, Sony has announced that its own high-speed game, DriveClub, is also being pushed back. It was supposed to be a launch title for the PS4, but it will now cross the finish line in spring 2014. DriveClub is an arcade-style racer with a strong emphasis on social connectivity and online play, with gamers encouraged to unite with other players by joining racing clubs.
One of the first things you'll get asked as soon as you boot up the game will be, would you like to create or join a club? So if you've got friends who've already created, then you can just go join theirs, or you can create your own, set up the rules, get it going, set up the livery and the look of the club for yourself, and then away you go.
A free version of DriveClub was set to be given to PlayStation Plus subscribers planning to pick up the PS4, but now they'll get the shadowy platformer Contrast instead. The PlayStation 4 will hit stores on November 15th. Another book from legendary science fiction author Philip K. Dick is heading to theaters. His novels and short stories have already served as the inspiration for films like Blade Runner, Total Recall, Minority Report, and The Adjustment Bureau. Now, Deadline reports that Dick's 1964 novel Martian Timeslip is also being turned into a movie. The story takes place on Mars and focuses on a young man who suffers from schizophrenia. And like all of Dick's work, it deals with some pretty heavy themes.
Are you crazy? I don't even know anything about Mars.
The film is being written and directed by Dee Rees, who made the critically acclaimed indie movie Pariah. Microsoft has only begun to scratch the surface of the tablet world. The Surface 2 and Surface Pro 2 are hitting stores this week. The regular Surface 2 is designed for personal use, while the Pro 2 is a little more fancy and aimed at business users. Both of them offer improved processing power, a better display, better camera resolution, and longer battery life than their predecessors. For those of you who use a lot of juice, Microsoft has created the special power cover with a built-in keyboard and battery.
The power cover is awesome. So what that does is it has an extra battery in there. You can connect it to your Surface Pro 2 or Surface 2 and basically add up to 50% more battery life depending on the model.
The Surface 2 and Pro 2 run on the new Windows 8.1 operating system.